Wanna go to the movies?
I like it spooky.
Hey everybody, welcome to this episode of Appendages. It's still October, it's still spooky season, and we still are bringing you free movies.
Hell yeah.
So, Rod's got 5, I have 5 pages.
Jesus Christ.
So, I'll let Rod go first, and then I'm going to do something a little different. So, you tell me what movie we should watch.
So my first one is Vacancy from 2007. Got Kate Beckinsale and Luke Wilson. This is stranded in an isolated motel. A couple become the unsuspecting subjects of a snuff film. Ooh.
Yeah, not the kind you chew or that kind, Rod.
No.
So first I'm going to talk about some of the top channels to haunt this Halloween on Pluto. So they have the Universal Monsters channel, sink your fangs into classic era of horror, Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, Creature from the Black Lagoon. Then we got Pluto TV Horror and Pluto TV Terror, your go-to destinations for non-stop scares. From slashers to possession tales, these channels bring you the bloody best. Here's a new one, Dark Shadows, and it's exclusive to Pluto. This gothic soap opera from the 1960s mixes vampires, ghosts, and time travel into one moody, melodynamic masterpiece. And then I'm just going to shoot off another couple. Walking Dead universe, The Twilight Zone, and Stingray Holidayscapes. That launches October 22nd, and it's chill vibes meet spooky ambiance. It's the background channel for haunted house parties or creepy cozy nights. So it's not the Yule log, it's creepy.
Nice. I got to check that out.
Yeah, those are some of the channels that you could throw on and just let them go and watch movies.
Cool.
What do you got next?
I got a classic that it's never really a Halloween movie, but I always thought of it as one for some reason. 1999, Sleepy Hollow.
You must not excite yourself.
But it was a headless horseman.
Of course it was. That's why you're here.
No, you must believe me. It was a horseman, a dead one. Headless.
With Johnny Depp and Christina Ricci and Tim Burton directing. Ichabod Crane story, he's sent to Sleepy Hollow to investigate the decapitation of 3 people. The culprit is a legendary apparition, the Headless Horseman.
I'm going to keep a little lighter on the next couple, or maybe just this one. From 1991, Idle Hands.
Hi. Yeah, there's something wrong with my friend. I think he took some nutmeg or something. Yeah.
A teen's possessed hand goes on a killing spree. So much fun.
Yeah.
What do you got next?
So I got from 2002, not quite completely horror, but scary as hell, the movie Panic Room with Jodie Foster and Kristen Stewart, where a divorced woman and her diabetic daughter take refuge in their newly purchased house, safe room, when 3 men break in searching for a missing fortune. It's been a while since I've seen this, but damn, yeah, that's always scary if somebody's breaking in your house when you're still there.
Next for me is Scream 1996 plus the trilogy.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite scary movie?
I don't know.
So this is Scream plus several of the other movies, I think 2, 3. I don't know if it stops there. Maybe goes 4, 5. We know these films. It's slasher, it's meta, it's teen angst, and it's all because of Ghostface.
So my next one is one of my favorite franchises, and it's such an unknown to just casual horror fans. Hatchet from 2006, starring Kane Hodder and Joel David Moore, and it's directed by Adam Green, who's one of my favorite directors. And the synopsis on this is when a group of tourists in a New Orleans haunted swamp tour find themselves stranded in the wilderness, their evening of fun and spooks turns into a horrific nightmare.
That's fun.
Victor Crowley.
Oh yeah, I love those. They're fun. They're not scary to me, but they're just fun, bloody, black. Are they black comedies, kind of? I mean,
Kind of. They have to be, really.
yeah, they're just fun. And the cast, the people they throw in there, from Felissa Rose to Tony Todd.
Oh, yeah. Tony Todd.
Yeah, Tony Todd's in those. My next one from 1998, The Faculty.
I know you pride yourself on being the outsider, Stokely. But aren't you tired of being something you're not? I know I am.
High schoolers fight back when their teachers get possessed by alien creatures.
High school's scary as shit.
I'm telling you, I went once and I never wanted to go back. You know what else is scary as shit and I never want to go back?
What's that?
Our podcast network, the PFPN. Yet every episode we have to listen to them or hear from them or...
Let's hear from them.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.
So now we've heard from our podcast network. Now we got to hear from Rod. What do you got?
Yep. Here's my last one. 30 Days of Night, Dark Days. So it's the sequel. And I don't think many people know about it, but it actually isn't that bad. A little synopsis on this one is after surviving the incidents in Barrow, Alaska, Stella Olsen relocates to LA, where she intentionally attracts the attention of the local vampire population in order to avenge the death of her husband, Eben.
So she moves away from the vampires in Alaska and goes and finds some in LA.
Yeah, they were supposed to have killed all the vampires in Alaska, but she's looking to kill more vampires.
Interesting. My last one for this month, and I mean, you can go to Pluto TV and watch any of the channels. The list they had for movies was tremendous. Just so much horror stuff this month, which it should be. I hope they keep pumping it out, though, or kind of keep it hanging around through Christmas, or maybe they'll pump out a bunch of Christmas horror movies.
That would be nice.
One of my favorites, and one of Stephen King's best adaptions for a horror movie to go to film, Silver Bullet from 1985. A wheelchair-bound boy and his sister suspect a werewolf is behind a series of brutal murders in their town.
Silver Bullet's a fun one.
Yeah.
Gary Busey.
Yeah, Gary Busey. Before he was talking about sausage. Before he got talking about buttered sausage, he was in movies.
God.
Have you seen that clip?
Yeah, I seen
Yeah.
it. This fucking bug died and everything.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm looking at this. Overlord, which we covered on the podcast. Shutter Island, The Exorcism of Emily Rose, Paranormal Activity series. There's a supernatural drama channel. There's Event Horizon, Cujo, just thing after thing and movie after movie that you could put on and watch in October. So you should have no trouble finding your 31 days of Halloween movies if that's something you do. Yeah, you could probably do that on Pluto TV.
Keep up the good work, Pluto.
Yeah, and it's free. So go check it out.
What do you think this is all about? You think this is a fucking costume? This is a way of life.